Hello nerds and welcome to another Overtakers video. This one is a special one since I have Overtakers on my computer. On every other recording, Assassin aka Elias was sending me the videos recorded on his PC because I had always an older version. Now we're taking one on my computer. This is the game. This is still an older version and it is not complete in any way, but we have added stuff as always. First of all, we have a new cursor, pretty amazing. And then we also have the new profile XP and level UI, which you can see in the top left here. This is not finalized, but you can see the vision. And then we have one of the biggest changes, which is the settings menu. As you can see, we have a smooth transition going to the settings, and we have a bunch of tabs. Gameplay, video, audio, keybinds don't work, at least the last two. Over in gameplay, we have sliding and gliding, hold or toggle, so if you are a toggler, you can set it to that. And yes, I said it with a hard R.
Oh brother, this guy stinks!
Over to video now, we have all the useful stuff. I have FPS cap to 160 and the FPS on so that you can see the game's performance. Keep in mind that the performance is pretty bad in this version, but we've already learned from our mistakes and Assassin aka Elias is working on fixing this. Now that we've got all that out of the way, let's go to the single player menu. So here you can see story, custom and practice. We also added the tips on the right, or I guess the descriptions. This might change, but you know it's there now. So practice is the most complete out of them all, so let's jump in practice. So this place has to be my favorite. This is the hub area. Basically you choose what map you want. The white rectangulars are the map voting places, I guess you can call them, and then you can change also your skin in the wardrobe. You can see that I was this character and now I'm going into the wardrobe and I can change. Here is our first bug that we find. The character does not show which one you are, it just shows the main character every time, named Hacker. So this needs to get fixed ASAP. But if we get past this visual bug, everything else works perfectly fine in the wardrobe. So exiting the wardrobe changes our character, we should be Hacker now, here we are. And also you may have noticed those weird purple thingies. These are wall jump indicators. Basically every wall that is purple like this is a wall jumpable wall just like your map. So let's go and vote for a map. So basically those platforms that you see, the yellow orange ones, are the voting platforms. Basically in this screen you see all of your friends or enemies. So when everybody is ready, they've picked their skin on the wardrobe, you can get out and stand on each platform or on every platform that you want. When you stand on a platform, the map that you chose gets one vote. The map with the higher votes gets to be picked and played at. If nobody votes for a long time, the game starts immediately. And if somebody is AFK, again the game will start based on how many votes each map has without that player's vote. Alright, practice baby. So you can see the ticking stopwatch on the corner right there, and below that you can see the glowing stopwatch. Yeah, amazing shit, right? Basically that is your best timer on that level. Each time you complete a lap, this shows your fastest time, and it works 100% correctly in the build that you are watching. Oh, also I don't remember if we showed this, but we added super speed to the game. So yeah. Also, this started happening a lot in the recording. Basically the game stutters. And we know why this is happening. The video game is extremely unoptimized. We know this and we've learned that after playing the game for a while. But do not worry at all because we are fixing it. We really want this game to be playable on all devices, and this has nothing to do with graphics, although it has a little bit to do with that, but it's easily fixable. We're just gonna downscale the resolution a bit. But the main problem is on the code, so Elias is working on it currently. Also, this is the pause menu. The pause is not flashing, it is supposed to. We're gonna fix that, but yeah, it works perfectly fine. So let's check out the bots. If we go over to custom, we are met with 3 buttons. Once we press one of them, we get to pick a color. Currently you cannot pick which skin the bot uses, you can only pick a color. This will get fixed down the line, we do not know when though, because time is a little bit tight at the moment, but we're gonna figure it out eventually. Also, at this point, the stuttering had become extremely often and extremely annoying. to the point that the game was unplayable. So I'm gonna be showing you clips of an older recording that had happened, but it's gonna be still the same. We're just gonna check out the bots. So you can see we'll do it all again, and we press continue. Once we press continue, we get to the same hub area. This is basically where you go each time you press to play the game. So if you're online or offline, it does not matter at all. Every time you get to this place to change your skin and choose a map. So after voting for the second map, because I'm a moron and I forgot that bots don't work in this version, they might seem like they work but they don't. You know, I had to do it all again, but the cool thing is that you get to see the map. It has a sky now. In the previous video it didn't. So that's pretty cool. Alright, after doing this for the fourth time, third time, I don't know, I don't care. Actually no, I care, type down in the comments below, nerds. Okay, so now you see the bots in action. They don't work very well in this version, but I guess that you can see how the game plays. Also there is not a death screen, as you can see. If you get outside the camera's view, you do not die. So epilepsy warning up ahead in the wall jump section, because it gets rough with the camera. That is another problem. The camera does not work yet. Actually it does work, but you have to set it up. You have to set it up in each map. And in this map it was set up for the most part. Also, if you hear the popping sound, it was my knuckles, but whatever. That was a poor decision to crack them while recording. Anyhow, I guess it doesn't matter. So yeah, these are the bots. The wall jumping action is really badly made. Thanks, Assassin. Yeah, I'm joking, by the way. But yeah, thank you, Assassin. But yeah, this system is really bad, but he's really working on it right now and he's shown me his progress, so it's not gonna be like that in the main game. Also, you might notice that the jumping particles, not particles, but the smoke thingy, gets played in the wrong time, or triggered, I guess, in the wrong times. This again will get fixed, not a big deal. So yeah, here you can see how smart the AI is. This is incredible stuff, dude. And last and definitely least is the story mode. If you go over to story, and we can see all the chapters here. I clicked on chapter 1 to see if it works on this build, and nope, that's interesting, it's just broken. But I guess this is a chance to showcase this screen. Basically the grey part is gonna be the cutscene, and the skip button is gonna be the skip button, just in case if you're a Alright nerds, that was everything, see you in a month.